Hey Patreonistas, so this month it's going to be Slow Bow Month, and I'm going to start off just by trying to teach everybody how I teach Slow Balboa 101. So these days we have a lot of different styles of slow bow. It's not just Dean slow bow or raised laminu going on, but people are just taking Balboa itself and slowing it down. Seeing as these are two dances pushed by two old-timers, I don't find any problem with people finding their own versions of things. I think it's natural. So I'm going to show you how I go about working people up to the triples and up to Dean and raised laminu in a single class so that you can teach your friends. And Urina's going to be helping me out today. She was nice enough to help me out this morning. So this is going to be Slow Bow 101. We're going to start off just by thinking of our downhold basic and regular Balboa. So you have your downhold basic is a quick, quick, slow, a quick, quick, slow. And we're going to think, what if we just slowed that down? All right, so what if we just did that super slow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes slow bow music, when people put it on, it is a little bit rushed to do a triple step. So if you have something, boom, boom, ba, a boom, boom, ba, it gives people that same chance to work on their slow bow rhythms, just taking the triple step out, right? From there, usually I'll tell them to work it around the floor, so traveling with it, quick, slow, a quick, quick, slow, a quick, quick, slow, making sure it follows, just like Urina. Anytime you gather, right, you think, sinking your leg all the way up and through so that you're standing, as opposed to leaning forward on your lead and keeping your feet behind you, right? The more you do that in this dance, the more it's going to look hunched, right? So you want to always think, not sad Balboa, proud Balboa. All right, so, thanks. That's why another reason I keep Urina around is she laughs at all the stupid crap that I've been saying for literally years. She's like, you still use that joke? It's awful.
No, it's still funny.
It's still funny. And she lies to me too. It's amazing. Next round is going to be adding in triples and adding in rotation. So usually I'll take that single time basic and I will start adding rotation in the beginning, thinking a little bit 1, 2, 3, 4 of getting that gather and that unwind. For a classroom, I usually tell them to either go to the corner of the room or just change through about 25%. 1, 2, 3, 4 to gather. Stand up, back where you came from, and sink back. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I add triples to both of those patterns, which is what a lot of slow bow dancers are used to, is adding the triple time basics. So I'll take the first basic, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and add the triples to that. And then I'll have them travel with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, I'll add that rounded option, right? Getting a little bit closer to Dean slow bow. I'll add our 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, letting things snake around and swim around. So one thing that I find incredibly helpful when teaching the triples during this swimming motion is to think about how you would lead paddles. So if you lead paddles in regular Balboa, you'd have a quick, quick, slow driving underneath your center and push off from there. So when I think of the triple steps in slow bow, I think of them as a triple paddle. So from here, it's like you're paddling around. Ball change, ball change, ball change, ball change, change. So I add that feeling, a 1, 2, paddle around, stand up, and drive it back. 1, 2, paddle around, stand up, and drive it back. 1, 2, paddle around, stand up, and drive it back. Let's do it from the other side. 1, 2, paddle around, stand up, drive it back. A couple notes for follows. You'll notice that Urina right now has her hand relaxed, the elbow's relaxed. It's not hooked up along the side of me. Depending on the size difference between the lead and the follow, the hand position can change. You can have it draped around the shoulder. You can have it hanging down. The key is going to be just making sure that that you are able to be shoulders over hips over toes and never feel that you're leaning forward or especially like you're reaching. The more you're reaching, the more you're going to be unbalanced. All right? So from here, I would add a little bit of a swim. So from this triple step, I'd actually start traveling the step across the floor. This is when things get more into being slow bow, but even also, I'd say there's a little bit of laminu getting mixed in. Right? This becomes a push step. So instead of just a paddle, which keeps you in place, boom, boom, shoot, ba, you have a push step, a 1, 2 step and push, and a triple step. That's only going to happen in the first half. 1, 2, and push, triple step, 1, 2, triple step, and triple step. Usually, once you get to this point, you want to add some fun things into the class, change up the basic, right? You don't want to move on. But if you did want to move on, if you wanted to keep talking about the differences between slow bow and laminu, you could teach the side step triple, which is essentially a box step, and box, and box. So when Ray teaches his laminu, you have this box step feeling. And you can ba-da, 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 repeat that to practice. Right? So that's another triple style variation. Thank you guys very much, and thank you to Urena for helping me out today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have more slow bow boa to come.